So this black man posted on Twitter on July 21st, 2025, okay? He said, "Black men are the most disrespected demographic. Everyone, even our own people, feel comfortable disrespecting us, as most do it with impunity." Somebody replied to this tweet with some screenshots of his from 2 years earlier, okay, on July 14th, 2023. And the same man said, "White men really be getting the best quality of women." Somebody replied to him then and said, "Your baby mama is white." And he said, "In fact, which is why I said white men get the best quality of women. No way a white man would have went for this. It took a dark-skinned nigga to do it." Ooh, y'all, let me just play the intro. Cause, ooh. Now, this is my thing. This is where I'm confused at, right? First of all, you complaining that your demographic is the most disrespected, but you don't even respect yourself. And let me explain what I mean by that. I am not mad at anyone pointing out Eurocentric standards of beauty. By all means, do that, have a ball, right? Because it is a reality that a lot of people worship white people because of the system that white people have put in place. That is absolutely true, right? So call that out. If you sat here and said, "Oh, white men be getting the best quality of women because of Eurocentric standards of beauty and white worshiping and so and so and so," then that's a valid thing to call out, right? But for you to literally say, "Yeah, and because of that, I settled with the woman I felt was beneath me," that goes to show you how you feel about yourself. Because my thing is this. I agree with him that a lot of, non-white people, period, not just black people, worship white people, and they'll be happy. Like, I've called this out before, even within the black community with colorism. A lot of black people will be happy to get with any old ugly person as long as they light skin, right? And that extends outside of the black community too. A lot of black people are happy to get with any old ugly person as long as they white. That is a fact, right? But why would I settle for somebody I feel is beneath me just because I'm like, well, this Eurocentric standard of beauty means that the best folks is going to be going for so-and-so, so I might as well just settle. I feel like that says a lot about how you feel about yourself, because I'm not settling. Either I'm going to get somebody who is quality and not white worshiping, or I'll just be single. Like, you yourself said that you settled for a woman that you felt should be beneath you because you are a dark-skinned black man. You yourself said that. And like I said, I understand, yes, we live in a Eurocentric standard of beauty. Absolutely, that's going to affect the dating pool. That is true, right? But for you to settle for someone you feel is beneath you. Like I said, I'm a dark-skinned black woman. Let's make it clear. I got it even worse than you, Bookie Butt, okay? Right? But I'm not settling. I'm not. Either I'm going to be with somebody I feel is on my level, or I'm just going to be single, right? And don't get me wrong. Different strokes for different folks, of course. Like, he feels that a fat woman is beneath him. Some people don't, right? So I'm not going to apply my perception of settling onto anyone else to say, "Oh, well, you're with that person, you must have settled." Because they might not consider that to be settling, right? But no, you had the self-awareness to recognize that you were only with that woman because she was white. If she'd been black and fat, you wouldn't have been with her. And you recognize that you were only with her because a white man wouldn't take her. You took his sloppy seconds, basically. You realized she couldn't get a good white man in a white community, so she could come get you. And you were like, "Yeah, okay, come on, let's do that," right? You are aware of that, and you still did it. You still did it. Again, my thing is, everybody's perception of settling is different, right? But you yourself said that you settled for someone you felt was beneath you. And now you turn around and you talking about black men are the most disrespected. Why would anybody respect you? Are you serious? You really think that you deserve respect? Like, let's ask ourselves the serious questions here. Honestly, the black community is all over the place, just falling off the bone, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. Like, when I see stuff like this, I feel like, y'all know that scene in Mulan where they was about to start singing, "I'll make a man out of you." In general, whatever his name was, Li Shang, whatever, he was like, "We've got a long way to go." That's how I be feeling when I see something like this. Oh my God. I'm just like, are we serious, bro? So you telling me that you're aware enough to understand the Eurocentric standard of beauty and how that affects the dating pool, but you were just like, "Yeah, well, I ain't shit though, so I'll take it." Like, and again, you think you deserve respect. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I I have to add one last thing, right? Because this black man's baby mama is white. That means they have a biracial child together. As I have stated before, I can't even blame biracials for the amount of crazy that they are, considering who their parents be. When you look at their parents, it is always a racist white woman and a self-hating black man. Like, quite literally always. It's like, honestly, when you have parents like that, I mean, who is really shocked that you come out crazy? You know, like, I look, in defense of biracials, don't get me wrong, they got a lot of issues. Oh, yes, they do. But their issues largely start with the black community's treatment of them and the white community's treatment of them, because the white community is racist and is racist to them and pretends that they're black, right? And the black community is white worshiping and worships them because of the fact that they are not black. So first of all, you already confused. You don't know what she is. And then you got all these conflicting opinions you put on a pedestal because you're this versus black people. You put down because you're this versus white people. Honestly, like I said, I gotta cut biracials just a tad, just a smidge of slack, because your parents, leave much to be desired.